Let's retrace the main events in the audio frequency circuits. The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. The transformer changes this to an alternating current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
Molecules containing more than one atom can rotate and vibrate. Sometimes vibration is simple in form. We can see that each vibrational mode has a different frequency, and all of the patterns of vibration may be different. Each of the vibrations is a simple harmonic motion.
The same peaked wave triggers a pulse-forming circuit, which creates a new waveform, pulses with flat tops. Notice that throughout these changes, the exact subdivisions of our second and time have not been lost. We still have precisely the same number of positive peaks per second.
Pulsating direct current. Pulsating direct current.
If the sine wave's frequency is 1,000 cycles a second, we have actually divided 1 second into 1,000 equal parts. But in this sine wave, it's impossible to tell where each thousandth of a second begins and ends. That's why it's changed into this, a peaked wave, which can be measured from positive peak to positive peak.
The microphone brings about a pulsating direct current. Vacuum tubes amplify this alternating current, which then goes to the modulator.
So, here we go.
I don't have the energy for you today.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't have the energy for you today. I don't.
Let me the screen here.
Let's move you over a little
I
bit.
got tons of energy. Let's go.
Lord, the problem is I don't. Welcome. Welcome everyone to episode 52 of Ordinary Games. She's over there and I'm the double whose door is always open. Gandalf of the gray and the white because I'm all black. Jordan LaForge, Captain's Enterprise, the swag king with the crown. Shout out to Sunday Swagger, the long-lost homie of Zach Morris, Nacy Slater. Since y'all got jokes, Sweet Chocolate Jesus has proclaimed a Roman of the Empire himself, and the man running up the chimney because he wants all the smoke, just not from her. Left eye ego. I'm going to move.
You know, you did all black and then you did your hand. Just saying,
Why would you-
your little thing was off. But just
Style of
FYI.
privilege. Be quiet. Shh, shh,
I was like, oh, that was off. Choreo off.
It's Black History Month. I have 5 days. I just need you. We'll talk about the infamous Black History sketch situation that we had a few years ago. But guys, welcome. This is the Valentine's Day stream. I know that Valentine's Day was 2 weeks ago, but the way that we found out that normal people and even the popular elite celebrated can be quite different, and we are going to get into that ASAP. But before we do that, let's go ahead and holla at the chat. All right, Valentine's Day. Yeah, yo. There were some villains. Valentine's Day.
There were villains?
Oh, babe. I've been procuring this.
Oh, have you?
Oh my God, yes. I had to get your thoughts on all this because it was. Yes, at the Delta.
I mean, I feel like the day. I mean, we went out to eat, but I feel like the day came and went. We only went out to eat because there was a specific place we wanted to go.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
had sushi. It was fantastic. But yes, not everyone was so lucky. Not everyone was so lucky. Valentine's extremely overrated. My wallet would tend to agree. Yes. So Valentine's Day, I can't believe that's awesome.
But did we really go to eat because it was Valentine's Day, or because just cause?
Jimmy Uso. See, she got it. But you said what?
I'm cool.
I think it was because it just happened. Like it was Friday. We might as well go someplace. And
well, we didn't go on Valentine's Day. I would never go anywhere on Valentine's Day. FYI, used to be a server, bartender.
Really?
It is the #1 night for people to go out and like eat and be jerk faces.
So you be on your best behavior on a date on Valentine's Day?
No, people act a fool.
Really?
It's Valentine's Day, then Mother's Day, and there's another one, Easter.
Really?
Are the 3 biggest like holidays that people go out to eat.
Oh, and those are the ones you avoid at all costs.
Yes.
Okay, guys. So eat in those days because apparently it is wild out here in these streets. Again, always want to say shout out to Kai for the awesome video and the intro. He actually made a Star Wars video compilation. Yeah, it was pretty good. He actually made it himself. It's a Star Wars original. I was the voiceover on one of those.
Are you really?
Yes. Remember the one I was working on a while back?
Yeah.
That was for Kai.
Oh,
so
awesome.
Shout out to Kai. Check out his channel. I have to link it at some point, but C4C Studios is what his X is. I think that might be his Twitter or his X or YouTube handle as well. It's either that or Kai, one of the two. I have to look it in there. But yes, we're gonna get into it. Oh boy.
What is no yeet? JV just said like I'd be even cooler if it was no yeet. What does that mean?
Because every time he does it, it's just yeet.
Okay. So don't do it.
No yeet. Don't try to infect her right now. Okay. Don't do this. All right. I just got her to understand what this was.
I got this down.
Yeah, just baby steps with her. Okay, baby steps. All right. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into one of my favorite parts of the entire stream. We all know it. Actually, not that one. Love. No.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances. I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're going to hear about it.
Okay, guys, I have stepped up my game. Lately, we've just been having grievances, and I've just gone about them. But in the true meaning of Festivus, there must be ceremony. So, I have found the Festivus candle.
Oh, geez.
Yes, it is real. It exists. Okay, it is on Amazon. I will read to you the sense description.
Do you need to put it closer to your eye?
Nope, I can read from here. Thank you very much. Anyway, it's not a view from the top. I don't have to read like this.
Okay.
I have new glasses now. So.
That is true. Yes.
Anyway, so this scent is disappointment infused with grievances.
What? That's the description. They bamboozled you. They totally took your money. That's all they said.
No, it's a lot on there. It tells
smells like disappointment infused with grievances.
Yeah.
Made with genuine feats of strength. Yeah. Directions. Are you an idiot? Uses. Serenity now. Tinsel free. Okay, that's cute. It actually smells good.
So ladies and gentlemen, we will begin by lighting the ceremonial candle of grievances.
You know your depth perception is off. You're not even touching the wick. The wick was here and his lighter's over
That's
here.
not.
It's
Don't do
fine.
that. That's not what this is about
I
right
just
now.
feel like maybe you should put it in eyesight next time so you can.
It's within my eye line. You should leave me alone.
Okay. That's extra, but okay. What are your
Anyway.
grievances, honey?
Yo, guys, check our man's YouTube channel. He did his Star Wars fan flick. It is fantastic. And he also does the intro music for our show. This is the guy. Y'all just. Hey, Punk Waddle, dude.
Hey,
welcome.
Wavy.
Oh, the smell. It's, yes.
Disappointment.
I'm
and
grievances.
Disappointed with his grievance that doesn't even a grievance. So
this is actually on par for what we're talking about today. It was Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So, fellas, sometimes women say a phrase that never makes sense until you're in it. All right. The phrase is usually, "Where did you go just now? You weren't here. I mean, you were here, but you really weren't here. Where did you go?" I've never understood this phrase. Doesn't make sense to me because I'm here. Okay. This is what happened. Reddit almost destroyed my Valentine's Day and probably my marriage. This is what happened. Let me check it. It's Valentine's Day, right? I'm getting ready. All right. I'm getting dressed. I leave my phone in the bathroom. Now I have alerts on for Reddit, usually for things related to San Antonio and action figures for toys. What I didn't know is that if you click, they will send you emails about topics that are coming up. One of them was Tinder. Okay. I click on it because a guy was having trouble. Turns out it wasn't trouble. It was like, hey, I was going to go on a date, but it turns out my date, actually, I'd been on a date with the sister a few years ago, so it's a no-go. I'm like, cool, innocuous, all good. I'm in the bathroom, or actually,
You're getting ready. I'm in the bathroom. Your phone's in the bathroom.
Yes, I'm in the closet getting ready. And I see Cheryl just look at me, dead eyes.
Locked in.
She went someplace, and I wasn't sure. So what happened? She said, "Your phone had an alert for Tinder." And before I was like, I don't have that. I don't know why it would. It took me a second because she's like, there was like a red label and then Tinder. What's that?
No, I said I had to double take because it literally, when I saw the alert or the notification, it says Tinder. She swiped right or left, whichever the one
I swiped right. That's what fucked me up. It said I swiped.
Yeah, it said like, and so I was like, wait. In my head, I literally I saw it and it was almost like cannot compute. And I looked again and I was like, oh, it has the Reddit emblem right here and then the title of the article.
Now, she told me she understood all this in 5 seconds.
I did.
She stared at me for 30.
Yeah.
But for 25 seconds, I don't know where she went and didn't like it. So I shut the door. I said, wherever you went, I'm gonna wait till you come back. You need to. I know that this is Shiro's representative right now because the real her went someplace else. You tell her when she gets back, I'm in the closet. Literally.
I don't know where. He asked me where I went, and I was like, I don't know where I went. I just know I had to double check that my sources were correct.
It was nowhere good. It was nowhere good, y'all, because she was actually closer to the guns than I was. So I was in a kill box. So I was like, there's nothing to stop her now. There's not a jury that won't convict her. Because, it would be a wrap for me. It
was like a scary moment. Like, it's not like we don't really hide our phones from each other. It's like, oh, you have your phone. I don't have mine. Let me use it. It's not a thing. But we're not going through each other's phones. It just happened that oh my God. It just happened his phone was in the bathroom and I was, getting ready too. And I see this thing and I'm like, wait, what? It just caught my eye. I don't know.
Man, culture to use Tinder. I haven't.
He did do that. Oh my God.
I can't find the profile, but if y'all find it, let me know. And I was in Philly when I did this. It's literally me in a gray suit with a purple shirt. If you ever find that, you let me know. I did have a Star Trek dating profile. It was mad cringe. It was, I'm a doctor, so I use my tricorder to measure vitals.
What?
I'm gonna beam up sometimes. Just don't. Keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Go back to where you were and then come back later. So yes, that is how Tinder almost got me in trouble.
It was real in these streets.
It was for 30 seconds. It was a standoff. I didn't like it. Do you have any grievances, honey?
I don't know.
Really?
I can You remember all these grievances, and I'm just like, well, I'm living a great life. That's usually how it is. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have a grievance.
Okay.
Honestly, except your toes were very thirsty today when I got home, so you should lotion your toes. But that's it. What?
That was.
I mean, it's so simple.
That wasn't necessary. Okay.
What?
It was.
I just think you got new lotion. Just use some lotion on your feet too. That's it.
Yeah, it was terrible. It was not. I would not use. It was a specific clientele that would have been on Star Trek dating. I'm glad that. Yeah, she did save me. She did. She did.
Well, I mean, so. I mean, your pictures weren't terrible on. We met on Bumble, so your pictures weren't terrible there. Like, did you ever talk to a girl from the Star Trek dating app?
No.
Oh.
No, it was up and we were trying to figure out how it worked. We gave up on it, I think.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
Was it like difficult? Did you have to speak Klingon to like?
No, I would never.
Is that Star Trek? Is Klingon
that's Star Trek? Yeah.
Okay.
No, I know what it was. It was before my eye. That's what happened, and we forgot about it.
Time out, honey.
What?
I'm just saying.
What?
You're a very good-looking man.
Yes.
One eye or two eyes.
Yes.
But two eyes? I feel like you jumped ahead of you, so you did not need to be on the Star Trek dating app with two eyes.
It was tough pickings in the dating. It's hard to date when you're in school because you only date students.
True. I mean, because you don't have a lot of money to go out on dates.
Right. So you're just like, so you're like, well, okay, well, if there's no one here, let's not. I'd already dated someone in the school. It's like, and but then when I tried dating someone outside of the school, the person that I used to date was talking shit about me. It's the person I was trying to date. So like, let's look outward. Yeah, it was a whole thing. I just okay. Just that time I nearly got arrested in Philly was what gave me street cred at the school. Okay. Terrible. I know.
I mean, all right.
You won't let you.
You used your disability, didn't you, to get out of it?
I damn sure did. Yeah. This was just the ears. This was before the eye. Okay. Can you imagine now?
Oh my gosh. You're like, I didn't see the sign.
Or the fence officer, I swear. Now,
guys. That's so funny.
It is time. All right, guys. So, it's time for Stone Cold Shiro. I scoured the web for at least 3 options to make Shiro laugh. Now, even though I won, like I was being generous.
You did not win last night. You did not win.
I didn't?
No.
Okay, maybe I didn't. That's why I did the dishes today. That's why I did them. So yeah, so I lost last time, but this time I had some help. All right, it's going down. Shout out to JV for this one. I appreciate it. So this first one is submitted by JV.
All right, JV. There's a lot riding on this.
All right. Remember that song, Hey Delilah?
Yeah.
Here's a man with Tourette singing it. Here we go. All right, my love, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Plain white teeth. Mm-hmm. Hey there, Delilah.
Ass cheeks, ass cheeks, ass cheeks, ass cheeks, ass cheeks. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? Back off! 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. Fuck you, can you fuck
Yes!
I love it. I love...
Jamie, thank you, sir.
That was good. I didn't even get through the whole thing. I thought I was going to get further because I knew what was coming, but I didn't. It was funny. I enjoy things like that.
Thank you. Yes.
So
yes.
That's a win.
Thank you, JV. I appreciate it. JV was trying to figure out, are those H2O bottles or vodka in that graphic? Which one?
Which graphic?
If it's in our graphic, it might be vodka. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
You're right, dude. The thing is, I need to apologize personally to JV. He had this in the queue 6 weeks ago, and I lost it.
And you really? Is this what you withheld?
No, I wasn't withholding. I couldn't find it. And
you know I'm a sucker for disability.
I know. I know.
I can't speak to the kind of person I am because I laugh at these things.
Absolutely told me.
But it's like, I just feel like if our child or I had something like that, I would be laughing all the time.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you load it for the second one here. All right, so the second one I am loading up. So there's a, this is actually from a, it was like a PSA thing for people with special needs. So while this is going, I'm going to read the top comment to you, okay? All right, so it's not here, it is. Where's the one that I had? Hold up. Did I put all of those in the same damn bookmark? Hold up. Okay, here it is. I did. Okay, so this is the girl with the trisomy 21. I'll hook y'all up so y'all can see this too. Right. Boom, boom. All right.
Drink a margarita. So you don't serve me a margarita? So I don't drink a margarita. Your assumption becomes reality. And parents, you assume that I cannot live on my own. So you don't encourage me to live on my own. So I don't live on my own. Coach, you assume that I cannot hit harder. So you don't train me to hit harder. So I don't hit harder. And teacher, you assume that I cannot learn Shakespeare. So you don't teach me Shakespeare.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
So I don't learn Shakespeare. E.I.E.I.O. But hey, if all your assumptions become reality, then assume that I can drink a margarita. So you serve me a margarita. So I drink a margarita. Assume that I can live on my own. So I live on my own. Assume that I can hit harder. So I hit harder. Assume that I can learn Shakespeare. So, what fools these mortals be? I learned fucking Shakespeare. You assume I can't swear, right? Assume that I can do that job. That I can go to parties. That I can have sex.
So while this is going on, she's saying about how she assumes that she can't have sex. One guy put in the comments, I did have sex with him. It's like fucking a rotisserie chicken. Damn it. No. Okay, that didn't work. Didn't work. All right. That one did not work. Okay. I appreciate it.
He needed your assistance because I don't know what just happened.
I'm calling an audible.
What was all that? What? You made me watch all of that to say that shit to me?
Yes. Someone basically put in the comments, it was like, you can't have sex. Like, one person's like, I tried. It was like fucking a rotisserie chicken.
What does that mean? I don't.
Okay, we'll have to do this later. You know what? I'm not done with you. Anyway.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I have to. Couldn't hold on. You fumble around like a rotisserie chicken. Like Scary Movie 2.
No.
Okay, so you know what, guys? So I had to outsource this one to Amazon, okay? If you guys heard about this, there is a collection of books called the Rejected Children's Books.
Oh.
I'm gonna have you go ahead and take a sip here.
Oh, okay.
We are going
so this isn't even like a stream?
Oh, this is a brand new this is a read-along, guys. This is called My Big Black Hawk. All right, My Big Black Hawk, let's do it. First page. All the girls love my big black hawk. When they come to ride, he makes them all squawk. Damn! Yeah!
What is that? No children. What? Read the rest of that.
I'll show you the pages. My big black hawk.
Anyone really said that? I just knew it wasn't lying.
All the girls with my big black hawk. They come to ride, he makes them all squawk. Yes! Yo, there's a volume of these. I'm buying the whole thing. I didn't even know this was going to work. I was not sure.
The moment you said my big black hawk, I already knew it was going, but like the second line in, it makes them all squawk. What? That's appropriate.
Well, so there's the thing. These are the
does it say?
Big black hawk has a giant black head. Big black hawk only sleeps in my bed. Big black hawk scares the fellas, except my friend Jack.
Oh my God.
Big black hawk makes you jealous because he's so black. Oh,
yikes. Man. Oh my gosh.
If you
that is terrible. That's bad.
If y'all want to see more about these, let me know. There's one called Tammy the Throat Goat. I might get it now. It's literally a goat.
I didn't even know what that was. You just pulled out a book.
I know. Oh, I've been saving it. I haven't even read it, honey. I saved it for this exact moment so that we'd all be surprised.
They all make her dumb sloth. What?
It worked. It worked. I think I'm going to buy the whole... There are 3 volumes with 12 books apiece. I'm probably going to buy at least volume 1 because that was hilarious. So whenever they do things like... This is the thing that with like people like Live the Tip Talk, they'll read these and think that it's an actual book and it's not.
Oh.
They're rejected children's books. That's the comedic version of
it. Rejected. So it's a rejected children. That makes sense.
It's rejected. Yeah.
I see why it was rejected.
Yeah, but it's like the person that writes these kind of books for adults in like the children's tone of it, which makes fun.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna be buying more of those. That was wow. That I haven't seen you do a spit take of that.
No, that got me.
You spit out the bowl. You know that, right?
I know. Yeah, sorry.
That was well worth it.
I got your leg a little.
I'm great. That's fine. Me and my big black hawk don't mind.
Okay, you definitely won today. This big black hawk got me.
Thank you. All right, so
so ridiculous.
So we put it. We put in the chat. Does anyone celebrate Valentine's Day? Do couples still do it? 44% said yes, 33% no, and 22% I buy my own damn chocolate, sir. All right, we're gonna keep that one going until the end of the stream to see how that wins out. But you know, we had a decent Valentine's Day. You know, we ate sushi a few days before Valentine's Day. But we'll count that, right?
No, we ate it after. So we had a reservation before Valentine's Day.
Oh.
But I didn't realize that I needed to call and tell them I wanted an omakase, which is basically the chef's choice.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a 17-course sort of like sushi meal.
And it's like one piece. You just pick it up. That's course 1. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, they have a little bit of an appetizer. They do like a soup and a dessert for sure, but like and a hand roll, like you get a couple sushi pieces, but like most of it is fish and nigiri, if you will, and if I said that right, and then he was so like confident in his skills and what he was serving us. He dressed it himself with like whatever it was, whether it was soy or roasted garlic, and he'd be like, just eat it. They didn't give us anything to add to it. You just ate it. Yes. And it was amazing.
It was great. So the thing is that we had a great Valentine's Day, but not sure other people did. So we're going to do this and go kind of in a rising scale. For people that live like us, might have that boyfriend, girlfriend, married, and then we're going to go to celebrities. All right.
Okay.
First one we got on here is for general couples. All right. This seems like this might have been their first or second Valentine's Day together. Right. So someone said this is how social media ruins relationships. So this lady posted, look what he got me. Should I break up with him? We got chocolate kisses.
What should I break up with him?
Well, people said yes. So she said, I'm going to text him right now. Fair or foul?
Foul.
Okay, go on.
Foul. Honestly, I mean, like we've all talked about it previously. I know a few years ago I did something with Sassy and Cannoli about Valentine's Day, but it's really like this made up holiday for someone to sort of shower you, and typically only the women get showered anyways.
Okay.
And it's like, you know where you're at in life and where your partner is at in life. They might not be able to afford a whole lot. And if they took the time to even put it together and like, look, he had to go to the store at least and get that little bin. Okay? Look.
Shows forethought, huh?
Yeah. Like, let him live. He thought, like, let me give you a little bit of a treat today.
So someone said it's the thought that counts. He could have not got you shit.
Yeah. Like come on, bro.
I appreciate that. All right.
Even if you got me something like that, I thought you were just going to give me some chocolates.
That's fair.
You know,
right.
I mean, that's good enough.
Gonna find the next one on here because this one was pretty interesting too. I actually was talking to coworkers about this too because they were trying to figure out, you know, do you check with your spouse before you get something for like the group of people you work with? Like, hey, if you're buying like candy for everybody or lunch for everybody, does your husband know you're buying, or does your wife know you're buying for everybody at work? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is what happens. So this is an argument, right?
Okay.
I mean, messed up. I know you just did not throw my flowers, my gift that I received from my boss. I know you did not.
Okay. So she's worked there for 14 years. Boss bought her flowers and candy for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
She put
Did
it
he
down.
get it for everybody else too?
That is what is unknown at this point.
Okay.
Because they're getting in an argument because the husband saw that, ripped the shit up.
And said,
right. So from this point, she ruined everyone else. Fair or foul?
I'm gonna say foul just because, like, bro, if you're that insecure about her boss getting her a little flower and candy, you clearly not doing enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you don't, I mean, we all don't know if he got everybody in the office but even if it's a mom and pop store and she's the only secretary, like, honestly, I mean, yeah. It's a nice gesture to be like, oh, I hope you have a good day.
Sorry.
And he's not doing enough, clearly.
I'm sorry, Matt, dude. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. That is fair. I would say you also need to know. I'm also pretty sure you know your husband too, though.
Right.
So like this is not the only time he's ripped some shit up.
I mean, fair statement, yeah.
That's
for
all
real. So she was trying to make him a little jelly Joe.
Yeah.
And he was not having it.
I'd have just been like, you say thank you to your boss, and then you keep the candies.
You leave it at the office. That's the other thing. I will say this. She should have just left it at the office. Got her a little jar and put it at the office.
And Johnny Douglas, welcome, dude.
Don't say her. She was delicious.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's the other thing, right? She should have left that shit at the office.
All right. So now we're moving into, this was the biggest thing that hit on Valentine's Day.
Oh, dear.
So, Elon, as you know, honey, has 12 kids and 3 baby mamas.
I didn't know how many kids he had because I don't care.
Well, now it's 13. Now
okay.
It's 13. So Ashley St. Clair was actually, exactly.
Yeah.
She was one of those trad conservative ladies.
On like YouTube or what?
On Twitter. She got a big following for being like the TradCon wife. And she's saying, I love the new baby. Elon Musk is the father, right? She didn't previously disclose it to protect the child's privacy and safety, right?
Okay.
But the thing is, she said she had the baby 5 months ago. And she put this message out on Valentine's Day. Now, you'll wonder why I'm saying that, because that same day or a few hours maybe, or a day before that happened, this photo happened.
She was there?
No, this is Elon Musk with OG baby mama and the 3 kids.
His first wife, or
I
baby?
think,
has he been married? I don't know anything about this man.
I don't think so. But the thing is, OG baby mama was there while he's doing his White House duties a day before, and they're saying, now you put this out a day later.
Because she mad she not the girly girl.
Right, because they said, well, you baby mama number 4, but the other 3, they all get along.
Yeah.
And so do the other 12 kids.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, no one knew that the baby's father was Elon to begin with.
Okay.
And like, we didn't know until you told us.
Yeah.
And then they went back, I think, a few years.
Uh-huh.
And they were also saying, so I can find it on here. Yeah. That she was plotting on Elon.
This lady?
Yeah, because someone said he's got a kid with a woman already. It seems unlikely to work out. I said, well, he actually has 7 kids and goes through women pretty fast. And this is 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay,
so they were saying,
so she knew what it was about.
Right. The only problem is the fact that she's been messaging him nonstop. Be like, hey, you gonna talk to me? Or hey, when are we gonna talk? Hey, you haven't seen a baby in a while. Hey, so the issue was that it blew up because it was what we were talking. We talked about this prior, but we were saying about when you try to mix morality with politics.
Yeah.
And she was going by the whole trying to be the trad wife conservative
but
woman.
you opened your legs for somebody and put a ring on a girlfriend.
Right. And you knew he had 7 kids at that point, and now he's got 12, and yet you still want to. So the whole thing blew up Twitter and X.
Oh, it's real traditional. It's old school Bible.
It was.
It's Old Testament Bible.
Bro, that child support's got to be a nasty work, man. Well, nasty work.
I don't know. You know how I feel about all these people who are so far right, so far left, this and that. Like, I don't even. And at the end of the day, clearly, if this billionaire man isn't marrying you but putting a baby in you, he don't give a shit about you.
Exactly. I'm just like, you knew that, dude. They're saying she might be on Amber Heard's level of crazy now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're finding that everybody's like, yo, she's. Yeah, they're like.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I just know that you set yourself up for success here and planned it very carefully to start saying some things. So
that's very true.
I don't know whether that's good on her or bad on her. It's both.
It's more of like she ran on morality and concerns, but it's like you really kind of align yourself with something that's gonna box you in.
Yeah.
It's like
we talked about that. Like people are just they get I feel like that is YouTube and social media in general.
Mm-hmm.
You get in this niche and you get stuck there.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's kind of like you almost press so hard for things you don't even actually follow, like this lady. There's nothing traditional about that.
No.
There's nothing.
It's, in a sense, it's almost like it's old school and biblical to that extent. And that's fine. That's what you're going for. That's cool. It's just...
Yeah, but they would still be married, though, right?
That is true. Solomon had 600 wives.
Yeah, you would still be one of... I mean, if Elon wanted to marry all these people, he could have married them. And it sounds like 3 of the baby mamas are like, this
whatever.
is where we're at. Like Nick Cannon's baby mama.
It's like, my son's got a formula for a name. I'm weird. All right, so this is the other one. All right, so this is Neo.
He had 3 wives.
He's got 4. And this is the 4th one. That's the 4th one there.
Okay.
So what originally happened was he was married.
Okay.
And I think he has 3 kids with his original wife.
Okay.
And then he said he wanted more than one. And then for like the last year, he's been just wilding out.
Stacking wives.
Right.
Okay.
So he's basically got 3 technical wives, and I think she's the 4th on there.
Okay.
And so it's like, well, hey, this is how Neo has spent his Valentine's Day.
Uh-huh.
Thoughts on it, my love?
I mean, it from the one clip that I saw where he was going out on stage, I only thought he had 3. I didn't know there was a 4th.
She's in the rotation, yeah.
But it looked like they were all together. They were all okay. It's like sister wives.
Seeking sister wife. Okay.
You know what I mean? If that's what they signed up for, that's what they signed up for. Would I ever sign up for something like that? Nah, girl. But I mean, you know, on some level, some people think that they can't keep a man from cheating, or a man will not cheat. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And so they sign up for this. They like him as a person, and they like what he can give them in a moment, but they know that that moment is fleeting, and they settle for sharing their moments. That's my take on it. If you ever came to me and said like, oh, I want another wife, I'd be like, okay, what she gonna give you I'm not giving you? You know what I mean?
You're gonna come in with a clipboard.
I need a checklist here because I need to understand what you really want here.
No, your dream was enough for me. Your dream was enough for me.
I can see, you know, but then there are some women who tell their husband, I need you to get another wife, because they don't want to get divorced, but they're also like, yeah, I mean, I like to talk to you, but I don't want to do anything. I like, That happened on Sister Wives too. They're suggesting another wife and not the husband.
That was my next question. I was like, you gotta, yeah. Although the scary part of that is if the 2 of them fall in love and plot against you. That shit is terrible.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why Homeboy makes the girls marry each other. He don't marry the girls.
That man is smart.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of Sister Wife, there's Daryl's, right? His name is Daryl?
It's in I don't know what his name is.
There's a black dude on that show for Seeking Sister Wife. This man is the man. 3 wives. He made them marry each other. Nothing is in his name. He does not work at all. He just reads shit like duality of physics or some shit. All right, it's all he does.
Yeah.
And apparently lay pipe like a goddamn plumber. It's hilarious. It's just, you know, everything you think you'd want to be. It's like, oh, he really did that. Yeah. Not for me, but he did that. It's a lot of work, and I listen to. I love you.
But if you look at the women, though, the one woman, the oldest woman who has known him forever, is kind of like, yeah, I'm good.
Bro,
you know, she's not vying for the sexual aspect of the relationship at all.
That's what the second
She's really not. She's just like, not good.
Yeah. The first one knows how his mind works. The second one's the sexual appetite. The third one's the emotional, is there for the emotions. That's cool. So,
but they had to get a fourth so she could marry someone. Yeah. I don't think they ever found her, right?
I don't think they found her. But yeah, Seeking Sister Wife, you find a black dude on there, that dude's the man. That's more man than I could be. That's alpha male plus. I couldn't do that shit. All right.
And I will say this about him. He seems super, like, he listens to everybody. Like, if they don't want it, I don't want it. You know what I mean? He's not like the other guy, the politician guy, black man, who's with those women. And he's like, well, I'm going to do what I want.
Yeah.
He's not like that.
All right. So this shit came out yesterday. Oh. I don't know if you know who Steve Smith Sr. is. He's a football player. He used to play for the Carolina Panthers.
Nope.
He's like 5'9", but built like a tree trunk. Nope. Right. But all right. So this is what happened. So he met this woman in November, and they had been messing around ever since. Right.
Okay.
And I think he met this lady when she was a part of the Baltimore Ravens band. Like they did some kind of special thing in November, and they had a band.
Not a cheerleader or dancer, a band.
In the band, yeah.
Okay.
And so Steve Smith.
Wait, NFL has a band?
For this special event, they had a band.
Oh, so okay, gotcha.
And he was in like the procession, like with the marching hat and everything. Okay. That's how they met. So they've been messing around for several months.
Okay.
She's married. Husband found out.
Did he know she was married?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Okay.
So the husband hacked her Facebook.
Oh dear.
Typed this shit out. Tagged every goddamn body. Tagged the Ravens. Tagged Yeti for some reason. Tagged.
Was that his sponsor?
Maybe, and tagged Antonio Brown because he wanted his wife to be the cracker of the day. Yeah, hilarious. I'm gonna read you the mess. So the thing is like, I get it. You want to expose someone cheating, right?
Yeah. But they were messing around, and she exposed him.
Right.
No, her husband exposed them.
Yes.
Okay.
The only problem is he actually released the messages as proof, and it's like, God damn, it's kind of a hard thing to have to listen to your wife say, right?
Okay.
So some of the messages on there were. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get the other messages on there. So yeah.
I've been cheating with Steve Smith, her Pam, and our son. There's plenty of messages here. Steve, crazy kind of revealing messages. I believe I violated some conversation rules by hooking up with Steve. Okay. What do the messages say, honey?
Messages say DC is. So this is, I guess, is.
You can't make those.
This is her. I can read. She's saying in the message, DC is only about an hour away. That is definitely easier to New York. He says, "See, now you're teasing me. Wow, look, you look stunning. About to go work out. I'm getting a little chunk. Says picture here and here, right? Says 20 degrees. He said he want to turn you over and get deep of inside of it.
What? That went left real quick.
She says, deep is an understatement. Felt like you were going to rearrange my IUD.
Well, that he ain't Ocho Cinco. There's that. Okay. He didn't need a surgery.
All I'm saying is, that's not the proof you should send to the world. Because we all saw the world. The world saw that, and they were like...
Yeah, they were like, well, I mean, that's why she cheating, right?
Yeah, I mean, we're like, ooh, man, hey, I get you hacked. You could put a statement out there, and you could email. You can email other companies, and if someone leaked email, that's fine. But you leaked the messages that were on your phone.
He rearranged her inside.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was. We're doing things that have happened, the good, bad, and the ugly for Valentine's Day. This was ugly.
That's right.
A guy found out that his wife was cheating on him with the football player, and the football player and her were exchanging text messages. He decided to share this with the world and not just her employers or his.
The husband decided to share it with the world.
Right.
And he sent that message out. That's basically, she told the football player he rearranged her inside. Yes.
So, it clearly did not go the way that he thought.
So what happened? What did the two say? What did Smith and the girl say?
Well, no one's saying. Everyone's waiting because this happened last night.
Oh.
So everyone's like watching this guy kind of crash out because he hacked her Facebook and posted that stuff.
Yeah.
But we're like, so everyone just has photos and evidence. But we're like, yo, bro, you should have kept this shit to yourself. Like the messages part.
I mean, just the visiting each other is enough.
Oh, bro, yeah, it's bad. Like it was.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was rough. So everyone's like,
I mean, she's hurt. I've done some stupid things hurt. What did the other messages say? Oh, is that
those are only. Oh, so.
Oh, she a white lady? A Wahite tribe?
That's why they sent to ABC should be Cracker of the Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, it's.
Yikes. That's hurtful.
Yeah, someone said that's Scooby doing right there.
Yeah, I mean.
So everyone said they want to look at his wife before they judged.
Yikes. That's tough. Why would they do that?
Yeah.
Is that her child?
No, it's a baby looking like to get something. So because he looks like the grown version of that. So yeah, so they were saying, it's kind of wild at this point that's gonna happen, So
Yikes.
It was.
I don't know if you had messages of me cheating with somebody or the back and forth, would you post that online?
No. Or E.G.O did. That is fair. Our toys don't go out till March, so we're good until then. I'll have money in the account to cover it. It's like a bad gambling habit. I don't have it now.
I don't see any back here, so y'all must have done open all of them already.
Ooh, that's very true.
I always walk in here what is this?
You said if you found text of that, if you.
Yeah, if you went through my phone and found text of me talking to some other dude about sexual stuff or whatever, would you be posting that online?
I would not know. And that's the last thing I want to do because it usually does not go the way you think it does. And I've seen public back and forth and breakups, and it's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing. I have been involved in a public spat on social media with a significant other.
Yeah,
and it didn't go well.
It does not.
And it wasn't actually. It was with a stuntman. Wow. Me and Stuntman I was going through a breakup. Me and Stuntman went to go get pizza and watch a football game because I had nothing else to do. And I posted online about I think it was the Bears because I'm a Chicago fan sometimes and because my family's from there. Mm-hmm. And so I posted something about the Bears doing well. And then my ex was like, you don't know anything about football. And I went from there. And it kind of and of course he did not like Stuntman because we were friends. So it was,
Yeah.
But it just gets ugly. And actually that person's family member or an aunt that we had gone to Thanksgiving and stuff with basically messaged us on the side and was like, y'all acting a fool. Stop it.
Exactly. Now, I think it's way easier to leave someone before you have children. Now we're gonna argue or talk about some things. I might take some time away if that's the case. If I find out, that's one thing to have to consider.
Yeah.
But I mean, the other is there are questions that they will say women will ask, dudes will ask, yo, well, what did I do wrong? Not even wrong. What did I miss? Had this always been something that had been in your mind? Mm-hmm. Is there something that I could have done to give you what you went somewhere else looking for? Now, when I ask you that, maybe because I would need closure if we're not gonna go on.
Yeah. I do think it's a two-way street. Do I think anybody should cheat? No, I think you should talk to your partner. But there are times that I do know, partners talk, but they don't hear each other. And they're like, well, I've been talking to him. And they just kind of step out. And a lot of people, I actually personally know quite a few people who they don't want to leave their marriage, but they just need a break. And they take that break even though they're in their marriage.
Yes. Whatever y'all decide to do is between y'all. Just don't
put it out there.
Well, no, and don't involve us.
That's the other thing, right?
But the only problem is like if I'm out and I see you with somebody that don't look like the person you.
Like, did you break up with someone?
You would do that.
I would do that because why do I streets like this?
I would just text him, hey man.
No, I'm putting it out there.
Does your wife have a gay best friend?
No, if you chose to be in public and nobody knows you broke up with so and so, I'm gonna ask, oh, are you dating again? Like, what's happening?
Why would you? Could we talk about that situation first before you go over there? No.
I
would just.
I do it to my friend too.
Can I text?
Look, if you didn't tell me up front, we already talked about this. You know, there are people in our lives where we have told them.
Oh, that's fair.
Have you been honest with your significant other? Don't bring them up around here if you ain't been honest. Because we're not gonna lie for you. We're not doing that. You can do you, but we are not lying for you.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, we said we ain't gonna lie to you. We're not gonna lie for you. Like whatever you like. If you have an arrangement, that's fine. I don't need to do it anymore, and only get fist bumps. There are no high fives or hugs from now on. If that's what you're into. No high fives and hugs. Only fist bumps for the rest of the day. And we're not coming over your house for a sleepover. Don't ask me to do that shit.
JV is right. You've been there before. You got to know who's the wife and who's the girlfriend, boyfriend.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people just be coming up there crazy.
This is why you want
acting like nobody's telling on me, but you coming to the same place, bro.
Exactly.
I'm not telling on you, but somebody's telling on you.
Exactly. They just may have heard it from me before they tell. Guess we should have left a bigger tip. So, but anyway, but yeah, that's man, there's that's it just works, except for it's I've seen people where it's the kids are involved and that's like a mess situation. When you're married, it's more of like, do you want to continue or are you going to hold that over that person's head? Yeah. Which is a hard thing to have to do because like you might not want to leave, but you're gonna have to because like I'm gonna hold this over you forever.
Well, it takes a lot of work to get through when something like that happens because it's very hard not to revert to what someone did to you, you know.
And you are never going to.
And I can speak from experience when I say I kind of trust, almost like blindly, like. You know, you've never given me a reason to not trust you, but if there came a day where you gave me that reason, it would almost be like an obsessive thought.
Yeah, I never get it back.
Because I would always be thinking, okay, what are you doing now? Because you have showed me you've done that.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not something I in the past have been able to separate.
Yeah. And I already know where right now. I would be recording in a separate room because this room would be on fire.
I'm not violent, people. I am too old to catch
to my action figures.
I am too old to catch a case, okay?
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
Subtle things.
So so I'm gonna read you. So while we're at it, I have like E.G.O's viral moment. Not necessarily a viral moment. Remember when you tripped? Yo, I told her if she ever has a cheating dream about me and the woman's name is like Rebecca or some shit, if we get an argument, like, you know what? Rebecca wouldn't say that. She would trust me. I would definitely do that.
No.
Exactly. Exactly. Like it really would be like, where were you today? In my room. Like a 12-year-old. I was in my room.
Didn't you see how I made the articulation?
Yeah, I was like, babe, this thing has 27 points particular. She's like, you know what? He's fine. He's in his room. He'll be fine.
My dream said otherwise, honey.
I'll be like, where? You just let me know where he was and you go find him because I was in here. I have an alibi. I'll turn the camera on, run a 12-hour marathon. So, but anyway, so I just wanted to go over E.G.O's viral comment on here.
You had a viral comment?
I did. I was not expecting it, actually.
Oh.
So this is literally from a Drake concert, okay?
I don't get this still.
So he's doing his concert in Australia, right?
Okay.
So I'm gonna let it replay. So this is the end of it.
That's the end.
Right now. This is what he did. That was the start. That whole thing with him loading up a fake gun and the sparks coming out, right?
Okay.
So I said, I'm Drake and you're watching Disney Channel type shit. 42,000 likes.
Wow, honey. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Did not know it would be that funny when I said it, but apparently it was. And when I saw it, I was just like, it's like he's got the little wand and he's moving it and saying, I'm Drake, and you're watching Disney Channel.
I just don't understand. Who is he shooting? Because he definitely got shut up.
Exactly.
I mean, he got called out at the Super Bowl.
Thanks. Exactly. That's why we're like, you can't, and everyone, we'd leave you alone, but you keep
doing things.
You're Nickelodeon, bro.
But to be fair, it's a concert. Maybe he wasn't thinking about it on wide
It's
scale.
in Melbourne, Australia, honey. They can't even have guns.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you loading up? What are you loading up?
The taser.
No. No. Thank you, sir. Thank you. No, and then someone did say that. He said, pew, 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 and let little sparks come out. So yeah, he's getting thoroughly roasted for it.
So I still don't have the context, though. Like, he hadn't sung the song yet, and he did that? Or, like, he did a song, it felt like it was fire. And
he's never done this before because it would have been on camera before.
Oh.
And so the thing is, there's that. You did it in Melbourne, Australia. They can't even have guns.
Someone should have told you, know what happens when you use guns? You end up in that wheelchair on the TV.
Jimmy. Your name was Jimmy. You Jimmy. Weren't you in
right?
there?
Like, what's happening? Oh, poor Drake.
You did, right. You see the video of Drake and drawn? Yes. Yes. Exactly. What? There's no way like you lie. Like who racks the slide of a microphone? We don't do that.
Well, he thought his words were gonna kill, right? That's the point of that. You don't see the imagery there.
Very true. Exactly. Yes. It's a weird thing.
So he said, "I got this."
Well, the thing is that he tried a night or two before this. He did one of those like intimate settings where there's like 100 people in a setting, and he was trying to sing Marvin's Room. It's called Marvin's Room because Marvin Gaye's room. He literally he went to the studio where Marvin Gaye used to be and made the song.
Okay.
Basically, you know that song is I'm just saying you could do better. That song?
No, I've never heard.
Okay, it's terrible. Basically, he's drunk dialing a woman, telling her she could do better, which is like, yeah. But one of the line that he says is, "Fuck that ninja that you love so bad. I know I can do you better than he can." He sang this in Australia, and they didn't say ninja.
Oh, they said.
Yeah, and even the DJ was like,
"Kanigga."
Kanigga. Okay, you had to repeat it because that's like, hey. Okay, you repeated it because that was all right. I said no, she did.
No. Say that.
I have to uppercut her for racial justice now.
No.
Okay, but yes. So that it was like you do things like that and you wonder why we make fun of you. So that's what, yeah. So he did that a few nights before.
No, they didn't say like ninja?
No, they don't. The whole thing.
Ooh, apartheid's still a thing, huh?
No, that's South Africa.
Oh, that's right.
They the Aborigines.
They still look the same, but it's okay.
They do the Aborigines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like you do shit like this and you wonder we make fun of you or mad at you because you did that and then you did the guns, then you did the bullet holes in your back with smoke coming out. No.
I mean, the bullet holes I actually thought, when I saw that whole like bullet holes with the smoke, I was like, oh, okay, he's making light of it. We're moving past this.
No.
But I didn't realize it was in his back. And I was like, bruh, none of that was in your back. Right. You started this and somebody else finished it. Take that in the front.
So basically, the reason the whole thing popped up is from years and years ago was when Cash Money Birdman, the rapper, made a song. He had the clips in it. The guys that did the grinding, do-do, 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 do-do. And the guy that made the beat was Pharrell.
Okay.
Pharrell never got paid for that beat.
Oh, really?
Yes. Now, Pharrell and the Clips went to high school together, so they know each other.
Okay.
So because, like, hey, we don't have any dealings with Cash Money like that, and we're on Kanye's label, we're going to go at them for doing that shit. And so because now at the time, Birdman was not letting Lil Wayne release his own music. So Jimmy was like, I'll take it on myself, and started trying to go at the Clips. And that's when everyone found out about his son, because he tried to go at them.
Wow.
And it was only ammunition needed for Kendrick to be like, say Drake. And then you were done.
Yo, he straight out said his name on the Super Bowl. Said, oh, you want to sue? Go ahead.
Exactly.
I will let you know I said it. We used to not even playing. That's so funny.
The show was really getting no views on the MSNBC. But thank you for bringing this up.
Oh,
so
she did?
It was pretty bad.
I mean, I don't know much about her, but she's on.
Wayfair.
Was she on
TDS? It's MSNBC. But she's on TDS. Pretty bad.
Okay.
So thank you for bringing this up for Black History Month. We do this. We're gonna wind up doing this every year now, but we tell this story every year. So what happened was Shiro and I had been dating for about a year now. We went to Maryland for one of, I think, her volleyball tournaments.
Yeah.
I remember this because it was the first time we tried Alaskan king crab. It was amazing. The day before, we're at the mall. The mall's kind of boring, so we're like, hey, let's go into Spencer's. Inevitably, like anyone that goes to Spencer's, you wind up in the sex area, right? So we're looking at stuff like, there's a ball gag. Oh, that's interesting. All right. Ooh, sexy outfits. Ooh, that's great. I'm looking at something else, and Shiro is, ooh, look at this. She has one of the whips. She just goes like, ooh, like that. So I was like, wow, you're going to whip me in this store? And on Black History Month, too. It was full of Black people.
I turned bright red. I had no idea what to do. I was like, what?
Everyone turned and looked. She walked out of the store so fast. I do too. It was so damn funny, y'all. I laugh about that every year, and so every Black History Month.
So loud.
It was so funny. I have to share this every year because it's one of the funniest things I've ever done in public at her expense. It was great. I had to hug her and kiss her on the way so people could see that it was a joke because they had other thoughts. I didn't want her to wind up on TMZ. But it was so damn funny when I did it. It was hilarious.
Oh my God. I was so embarrassed. I turned bright red.
It was so damn funny. So we're going to close out with a little bit of a new dude. It was, oh my God.
It was so unexpected. We weren't even married yet. It was like the first year that we were dating. It was so worth it. Oh my God. It was so natural because the minute she did it, I kind of did like this too. Like Kunta. Oh my God. It was worth it, dude. However mad she's gonna be, whatever I had to do to make it up was worth it. Because I can tell you guys this story every year. But while we wind up closing up things that have been going on, so this actually happened. I'm gonna there's gonna be context on this thing later, but remember that I told you about that fire chief lady for the California wildfires. She's the fire chief, right? Yes, so she's been a fire chief for a very long time.
Right.
And kind of, she's experienced all that stuff.
So she got stabbed to death, right?
Oh, yeah.
And everyone was like, they thought it was like, hey, MAGA did this, you said all these things, and now they went after her. Well, they found out who did it, okay?
Jeez, who did it?
Oh, this is a wild shit. Let me try to find it right here.
I don't think I want to see this.
No, the wife did it.
What wife? Her wife?
Her wife did it.
What?
And the irony is, she allegedly killed her other husband before her.
Hold on. Cal Fire Captain's wife, now at large, suspect in her death, previously killed husband?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Okay, time out.
She spent more than a decade in prison after pleading guilty to voluntary manslaughter for stabbing her other spouse in 2000.
What? With this lady?
I know that because you're in like the services, you might have access to this person's past. And you stabbed that.
There's no way she didn't know this person was incarcerated, right?
I don't know how you don't know.
I'm so confused. Time out. One, we all know that spouse is usually the first suspect. So I understand everybody was like, oh, it's MAGA, it's this, it's that. People upset about the fire. Why did her wife stab her? Do we know?
We don't know, but we were saying that
is that her wife?
Oh, the thing is that she's done it before.
She stabbed the husband or
Yes.
just killed him. Which one is it?
She stabbed. Well, the thing is, like, she pled lesser charge of voluntary manslaughter because she actually stabbed her first husband, did the 10-year bid, marries the fire chief. Some shit goes down, she stabs her, and she's on the run.
Yikes. Look, no shade on my girls, but some shade on my girls, okay?
Mhm.
That's why I never dated women, okay? We're crazy. And we let things slide, too. We'll be like, oh, no, she saw so-and-so. She never stabbed me. Nah, girl. She gonna stab you. She just holding it back.
Holding the stab?
She's holding the stab. She just reserving it, seeing how long she can make this last.
All I'm saying is...
That's crazy. So the spouse is on the run legitimately.
Yes. They don't know where I think she's either on the run or they don't know where they can't find her.
And is she on the run because they said, oh, this person is a suspect? Or did she just like, poof, something happened and she, poof?
That. And they're like, well, I mean, you've got a history of, filleting people. So.
Well, that's why it's so interesting that it came out that like might have been like someone mad about the fire or a MAGA person or something. Nobody looked up.
Highest DV rate and the divorce rate's 80%. With actual homosexual men, it's like 49%. So it's one below the average. But yeah, theirs is 80% for the divorce rate.
For lesbians?
Yeah, 80%.
Well, so here's the thing, right? Because women hit men and think there are no consequences. I would almost guarantee you that if you're in a same-sex marriage, you are hitting your spouse.
Yeah. Exactly.
There's just this, I don't know, there's just like not that barrier, I guess. They're just like,
Right. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that's terrifying. Like, and you've done this before. All I'm saying is if I don't get at least a 4-part hour episode documentary from Hulu or Netflix, this has been completely fumbled. Because this happened within 72 hours.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I told you about it Thursday or Friday, and then like that, that article dropped, what was it? The 21st? Saturday. Yeah, I told you about this Thursday and the article dropped Saturday. So
that's so interesting.
Yes. We were talking about like what? We were talking about like the 5 best talkers on the mic.
Okay.
Like, if you like who can do a great promo in the ring. And I was like, 2 people I never want to get in the ring with on the mic are CM Punk and you.
Why?
I don't know what you're going to say until everyone else reacts to it. Because I'd be like, they said, oh, what? I know she did. I don't have any recourse for this.
What do you mean?
You have a sharp tongue because you're smart. Men, marry a woman that cannot read or write, okay? You're always on top. If she can do both, she's very dangerous.
I don't even know what that means. Honey.
Half of the things you tell come out with no cap, first of all. So I don't know how far you're going to take it. The second is you said it fast, so you know I'm still processing it. And then you look at me, and you're waiting for me to come back to read. I have to go transcript.
I actually know you're not coming back, but that's okay.
It's fair. It's fair. So I was supposed to open it. That's right.
Oh my gosh, y'all are a mess.
It's very fair. We
y'all know this is on the internet, right? You better not come up dead. I swear to God.
I want to make sure if anything were to ever happen to me, the whole internet wouldn't know, and it's been cataloged. All right. I'll be like, if I go, y'all can have the shit. Just you can copy whatever and record it. We saw the Bobby Petito, the Gabby Petito case, the blogging couple. And I was like, you know what? The camera solved the crime. So if I'm not around, I know that she did it. You'll see action figures slowly missing because she's been pawning my shit off, okay? That's how you know that I'm in trouble. I have blinked more than twice because I'm in trouble.
How they gonna see you blink more than twice?
Well, I mean, just blink this one because I can't blink with this one really. I can't wink either. So that's how I wink. I can't tell.
You can't just do one?
I can't tell if this one's open though. So when I do it, it's like
when you just leave the other one open.
I can't keep it open. That's
Why you open your mouth like that?
I can't. That's how you know. I'm just gonna.
The championship.
It's yours.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wink, so it's just
It's okay.
You gotta.
They're gonna think you just slow. You're not in trouble. You just slow. I mean, he was winking at us, but we didn't know what was happening.
Thought he went to a special school. Got it.
My gosh.
All right.
Yeah, that's scary. So wait, can I have a question? Because you totally skipped over it.
What?
Joy Reid, how did she get fired?
Yeah, low ratings. They're trying to like.
Oh, just
in
just general. It wasn't like something she did.
Nah, it's just low ratings. People really aren't watching it. Everyone's kind of pivoting from this.
I actually don't even know what she does, but it's fine.
So yeah, it's like I mean, you might lose the job, but depending on how your contract structure, you're still getting paid.
Yeah.
Like the people from DOE, they got fired. They got 8 months of severance.
What's DOE?
Department of Education.
Oh.
They were given 8 months of severance pay.
Oh yeah, because they pay through September because that's when the budget.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Catch you later, dude. I'll be working on the project you got me on as well, bro. That's pretty much it for us, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, if you ever have any funny disability videos, because that's our comedy,
y'all can change it up. It doesn't have to be disability. It just that one really made me laugh.
You can do that. It's just she really does laugh the disability ones. It's the best ones. Or if you can get me more of those rejected children's books, I'll take that too. We got our email here, ordinarygamesforall@gmail.com, as well as left.ego@yahoo.com. Guys, to take you out, we are going to actually be doing our interracial dating supercut that we did and debuted last February. Do you remember that?
No.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it the Milk of Magnesia?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
It's a great way. So instead of our general outro, we are going to play the interracial supercut while we are out. So for Shiro, the person with no cap and all the intelligence, and scares me to ever have to get into the microphone battle with her, and E.G.O, guys, we're out. Check out the interracial supercut on the way.
Oh my God. The mother of Mecca is right here before me. Do my eyes not deceive me, or am I looking at the goddess Isis herself? Can you do me a favor, my brown skin angel? Can you tap that white girl for me? My milk of magnesia.
I call it Black Man's Kryptonite.
I wanna be
Here. You know what? You look a little tired. Why don't you come and lay down and I'll rub your feet for a little while?
Oh, thanks, baby.
That does it. I'm getting me a white man.
Undercover brother?
Undercover brother? What happened to you?
He had sex with a white girl, that's what.
Oh, was it everything I dreamed of?
Good.
She had pink nipples, didn't she?
Ebony and ivory live together in perfect harmony because the world is black, the world is white. It turns by day and then by night. Since she's got jungle fever, he's got jungle fever, they've got jungle fever. We're in